Just let it go. Just Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. As our students return to school either online or in person, Mel Hamilton Ford would like to thank our teachers. Starting today, we're offering a free oil change to all teachers through the whole month of September. Contact Mel Hamilton Ford and let us come to your home or work and pick up your vehicle. Before we return it to you, we're going to run it through the car wash, sanitize it, and fill your tank full of fuel. Mel Hamilton Ford serving our community since 1984 because we care. Experience the difference.
The official watch party home for your Northwest Grizzlies is Hurricane Sports Grill, 8641 West 13th Street. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another week 2 of Northwest Grizzlies football. This is the pregame show with head coach Steve Martin, and we are at Hurricane Sports Grill at the corner of 13th and Tyler, the official watch party location for Grizzlies football. We had a big crowd here watching our game last week, Coach.
Yeah, you know, our people are excited to just support the boys in any way that they can. And, you know, it's good that our local businesses are reaching out and wanting those people and wanting their business in them and are live streaming our games to get that atmosphere for our fans until they're back into the stadium. So, you know, props to Hurricane Sports Bar and Grill to let these guys in there and deal with some rowdy fans. So
we'll thank specifically Luis Lopez and General Manager Chesney Nicholson for their cooperation and their support of the program and getting the game on the big screen. And it will be on the big screen again tonight. So if you'd like to come and join the party, 13th and Tyler at Hurricane Sports Grill is where the action will be tonight. Coach, let's talk about last Saturday's game. A great first effort.
Yeah, you know, just kind of a weird atmosphere. Being on a Saturday at 1 o'clock when it's so hot. And, you know, when we play an afternoon game, you know, the last couple of years it's been for a state title game where it's not so hot. So, you know, that was different. There's a lot of things that are different about this season. And, you know, without the use of locker rooms, trying to get our guys to focus up as the radio's blaring out in the middle of the thing. You know, some of those guys referred to it as being back in Little League again. And, you know, it was just fun to get back on the field with these guys. And, you know, was it pretty all the time? No. Did we have some rust we had to get off? Sure. And, you know, that's some of the things that we look forward to this week is continue to get that rust off of us and get prepared, because this is a process. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And, you know, hopefully we'll be running until late November, So, you know, last week was a good coming out for some of our guys. They did a great job of you know, stepping up. Mason Ross had a great debut at quarterback for us. And there were some new names that were getting called quite a bit last week. So, you know, we're just excited to be back out there again tonight.
The play that, in my opinion, turned the game around was the one in the first quarter, was the lateral to Julius Bolden after the pass play. Had everybody in the building surprised, including the entire West High defense.
Well, that's one thing that, you know, I had in my back pocket is that, you know, we didn't know how the kids would respond to an early afternoon game. And, you know, coming off of everything I went through, we just needed something to spark us on offense. Defense had been playing extremely physical and we're around, and we just needed to match that. So, you know, we dialed that one up early just to get the thing going, and then it was smooth sailing from there.
All the way to a 53-7 victory for the Grizzlies over a very good West High Pioneer team.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of talent over there. You know, there's some guys over there. Quentin Sanders is a remarkable wrestler, you know, a nationally known wrestler, and he was a great force for them at linebacker, and they had some other kids that were running around, and, you know, they're talented, and, you know, it's good to see them early in the year and not later in the year, because as they gel under their new coach, you know, they're going to get better. You know, as long as they stick with it, they're going to be a team that you don't want to play in October, and, you know, we were fortunate enough to play them early. And, you know, it was good for us, too, to play a team like that right out of the bat instead of, you know, someone without maybe as much of a challenge. But, you know, there's some things that we got to improve on that showed up on film. And, you know, that's how we handle it at Northwest. We don't care who we played. We want to play the game, and we want to work on what's going to help us out in November, not what's going on right now in September.
You mentioned briefly in one of your comments a moment ago about not being able to use the locker rooms, and that goes back to COVID and all the changes that are having to be dealt with. Can you kind of go through some of that and some of the adjustments you've had to make in what the team does in game prep because of the virus?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot different. It's if an alum came back and tried to suit out and play the way they have, it'd be a lot different this year. So, one of the things is our kids only can store their equipment in the locker room, so their helmet and their shoulder pad. Everything else, they're juggling back and forth from home. So, that's different. We're constantly hand sanitizing and hand washing and checking temperatures and, checking for screening for COVID type answers. And, it's just different. I don't think I've cleaned this more in my life than I've have in my 39 years of existence on this earth. And another thing we're doing is we're fogging the weight room and we're fogging the locker rooms daily. To make sure that we're keeping our kids safe because, we promised, and especially me with having such a voice for us getting back to play, as I said, we'd do anything. And if that's me taking an extra 30 minutes to an hour a day cleaning so that we can continue to play and keep these kids in a safe environment, that's what we're going to do. And, our staff has done a good job and our kids have responded. That's a big knock that I always get so frustrated when people say kids have changed. It's not. They will rise to any expectation that we can set for them. And they're resilient and, they faced a lot of adversity already in their short lifetime. And, these kids can do anything. And they've proven right now that they can wear a mask and they can do stuff that we need them to do. And, I'm proud of them for that fight. But, we got a lot more fighting left to do.
And it wasn't just the football team. The band was there Saturday. The Pom Squad was there because they performed at halftime, and the cheerleaders were there. And all of them practiced social distancing. They all had their masks on like they were supposed to. In fact, the band sat in the section right below where we were in the press box. They sat every other row, and they sat 6 feet apart in those rows. So they did what they were supposed to do because they want to be there.
Yeah, and not only did they do that, I mean, they brought a fun atmosphere, There's one time during the game I turned around and thanked them, because, you're out there on your own. And so it was really fun to see our cheer squad, our band, our dance team, and the football team all come together in that atmosphere to make it an atmosphere, Someone asked me if I could tell the difference. I couldn't. I had my headset in. But, when I took them off, I did hear the band. I did hear the cheerleaders. It was a good atmosphere as best it can be. We're very excited tonight that at least our parents, the senior parents are going to be there to be able to watch their boys as being at senior night. And, senior night is always special, because it's going into the playoffs usually. But, we want to recognize them early, and that's what's going to be fun about tonight is our kids are going to be out there playing for our seniors and, and our senior parents going to sit there and watch them. And it'll be a fun atmosphere again.
Just so that those of you watching at home understand this, an exemption is made on the senior night for any sport for parents to be allowed to be in the building and to stay after the ceremonies and to watch their kids play as long as they maintain social distance and stay masked during the contest. So we're glad to have the parents watching our game tonight against the Buffs. And let's talk about Southeast. What are you expecting from them tonight?
Well, they came out and had a rough start against South last week. I think they lost 53-0. But I know they had a lot of kids that were suspended from the game from an incident that happened prior to last year. And so I think they're going to come back and rebound. Coach Counts does a great job. They have a great staff, and I think they'll get that program turned around. It's in society, everybody thinks it needs to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen overnight. They're going to have to build that culture, and that's what I see out of Coach Counts. I talk to Coach Counts, all the time throughout the year, and he tries to pick our brain on what we're doing with our culture and inside our program. So there's a lot of respect that I have for Coach Counts because when you watch it, you want to see kids doing things the right way. You want to see programs that you're going to play do things the right way. Now, they might not have the best talent in the world right now, but they're going to do and they're going to play and they're going to act the right way. And that's the thing that Coach Counts has brought to Southeast, and I look for them to get that turned around, and, that's what we expect tonight is we expect a disciplined team that's going to give us all we got, and we just need to show up and do what we do, and we'll be okay.
Southeast not only building their program from the personnel standpoint, but they've got a major construction project going on at the school, finishing off that football stadium, and it's supposed to be ready either late this year or for sure for next season.
Well, yeah, it's actually supposed to be open and ready by the end of October this year. So, I know that's one thing that me and Coach Counts have talked about. He's very excited and, a way to build their culture and to draw people into that community because, when you move that school 8-10 miles away from their community, they have a rebuilding project due, not just as a school, but just as a community. And so, I look forward to that maybe being a rallying point for them that, they can see that as a figure in that far southeast neighborhood now. So, like I said, though, they're going to play hard, and Coach Counts, those guys are going to keep doing the right things, and, it's going to show up. It shows up on film.
How about an injury report? Anybody hurt that we need to be made aware of?
No, we're healthy. Way two, we were worried last week about way two. He suffered a stinger. He'll be back in the lineup last week. We kept him out in the second half as a precaution because, like I said, we always prepare for November here. What happens in September, October is just the process, and that was hard to explain to Wade too. That hey, you need to chill out and you need to set this half, and we'll get some rehab and we'll get you back in the lineup next week. So no, we're healthy and we're excited to be able to play again tonight.
Wish you the best of luck tonight against Southeast, and look forward to a visit next week.
Awesome. Thank you.
Head coach Steve Martin on the pregame show. Stay tuned after this 60-second timeout for more pregame activities. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football. The official watch party home for your Northwest Grizzlies is Hurricane Sports Grill, 8641 West 13th Street. The official watch party home for your Northwest Grizzlies is Hurricane Sports Grill, 8641 West 13th Street. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another...
Hi, friends. Phil Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. As our students return to school either online or in person, Mel Hamilton Ford would like to thank our teachers. Starting today, we're offering a free oil change to all teachers through the whole month of September. Contact Mel Hamilton Ford and let us come to your home or work and pick up your vehicle. Before we return it to you, we're going to run it through the car wash, sanitize it, and fill your tank full of fuel. Mel Hamilton Ford serving our community since 1984 because we care. Experience the difference.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the campus of Wichita Northwest High School for tonight's Greater Wichita Athletic League football contest, featuring your Grizzlies of Northwest and the Golden Buffaloes of Wichita Southeast High School. My name is Kevin Arkin. I'm joined to my immediate right by Shane Monroe. Shane, welcome aboard. We've got everything going and ready for a great game here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So tonight is senior night, and everybody's going to be celebrating here tonight. And here in just a minute, we will have all of our parents of our senior football players, our senior band members, our dancers. I don't remember who also.
Cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders. Thank you. Will also be in attendance. So,
and we're gonna turn it over to the PA announcer for the that ceremony when the time comes, and they are lined up, so it's going to begin here very shortly. It's scheduled to begin here in 1 minute. As soon as we see him get ready, we're going to switch over, and you will see all of the ceremonies for senior night.
You know, a great opportunity. It's real nice that the parents are able to be here tonight, and you know, I know the parents are glad to be here. They're able to sit here and see part of the game, celebrate their achievements of their students and student athletes.
We are real close. I mean, we're so close that he put his glasses on, so we know he's about ready. Couldn't ask for a better night for senior night. 75 degrees at the moment here in Wichita, not a cloud in the sky.
It is beautiful.
Just a lot of smoke from California.
Looks like we have everybody lined up. Not exactly sure what we're waiting on.
Waiting on him.
Here comes Athletic Director Lance Deckinger to lead the charge, put everybody in place. Not a stone goes uncovered with AD Lance Deckinger.
He's done a phenomenal job this year just getting football played.
At this time, we'd like to welcome all the parents of the class of 2021. We are all aware of how much time and energy you have dedicated to your students in helping them become well-rounded citizens. Thank you for sharing your children with Wichita Northwest High School. And now, we would like to present the 2021 seniors, starting with the band. For our band, our first senior, Haley Gardner, escorted by Dustin and Teresa Gardner.
Go ahead.
Luke Goder, escorted by Brett and Rachel Goder.
Go ahead.
Dallas Hopper, escorted by Eric and Renee Hopper.
Go ahead.
AJ Jabril, escorted by Kareem and Shula Jabril.
Go ahead. Don't forget the cross country.
Madison Kafka also runs cross country, escorted by Deet and Sonia Palmer.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a second. I was just going on your thumbs up. Should be at mid-show, right?
No.
Guess the photographers couldn't keep up or something. I don't know. All right, go ahead.
Mitch Lill, escorted by Rick and Amy Groob.
Go ahead.
Emery Nickel, escorted by Shalom Nickel.
Go ahead.
Duncan Palmer, escorted by Dagan and Jennifer Palmer, and Anthony and Bonita Barnett.
Looking to the steppers, if you get them also to line up towards the cameras coming back. Get in one long line coming back towards us.
Go ahead.
Ian Pina, escorted by Becky and Fernando Pina.
You're cross country, man. Go ahead.
Maria Peschke also runs cross country, escorted by Steve and Margie Peschka.
Just stand in one long line towards, right towards the cameras, back in the lane. Just to form themselves up. Back towards me.
Go ahead.
Ethan Smith, escorted by Timothy Smith and Katie Sabizma.
Go ahead.
Marissa Weingardner, escorted by Nick and Amanda Weingardner. And I should have mentioned that Madison Kafka is escorted by Monty Kafka also.
All right, hold on. They
We'll
won't
get in a line and then you'll thank them and we'll wait a little bit for them to clear the track.
Yeah. So wait.
I want to thank all of the band members for your dedication and hard work. May you enjoy the rest of your band members and the rest of your year. Thank you.
You were supposed to wait on that.
It's all right. That's all right. We're doing it. It's the last of it, so it's okay. That's all right.
I was supposed to wait on that.
Yeah, because I think that was supposed to be there for you to get out.
Oh,
Press
that's all
box,
right.
you can make another announcement. You can go and sit with your band members, please.
Go sit with your band members.
What does he want me to
So
do?
you can say, you can go ahead and sit with your band members. Thanks for your dedication. Now you can sit with your band members.
Again, for all of our band members, thank you very much for your dedication and hard work. Please enjoy the rest of your senior year. Thank you very much, band.
Or I guess you can say that.
Go ahead with cheerleaders.
Cheer, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to announce our 2021 cheerleaders. Our first cheerleader, Allie Heck, escorted by Chris and Chrissy Heck. Allie is also on the tennis team.
Go ahead.
Charisma Mackey, escorted by Jason Mackey, Amanda Fisher, and Marissa Mackey.
Go ahead.
Andrea Reeser, escorted by Bill and Sheila Reeser. Andrea is also on our tennis team.
Go ahead.
Kylie Turner, escorted by Christine and Brian Turner.
This gal barely walks.
Go ahead.
Keadre Webster, escorted by Nikisha and Ladero Webster.
Taking forever with the cameras.
Yeah.
Lynn,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Michaela Wheeler, escorted by Mitchell Wheeler and Ashley Wheeler. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2021 cheerleaders, thank you very much for your dedication.
Yes, if they're reporters for a yearbook or any of those. Oh, he's from KSN? As media gets in. Going to cross country.
Cross country.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present our 2021 cross-country seniors. Our first senior, Callie Eagle, escorted by Beth and Brandon Russell.
Another one. They haven't announced yet. Just out. Get their names announced. Okay, I'll announce them.
Go ahead.
Josie Franklin, escorted by Liz Ann, Minerva, and John Franklin.
Messenger, are we letting the cheer go, or do we hold them here in this line? Them in that line. We'll make one long line here.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Now go ahead. But you kind of try.
Therese Gaza, escorted by Tom and Teresa Gaza.
You kind of wait until they're done with the picture. That way, the person walking
Yeah.
up is the one. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Brendan Green, escorted by Philip and Christine Green.
Wait back there and get the picture taken.
Go ahead.
Haley Hartley, escorted by Tanya Hartley.
That was skip one because there's a guy.
There's a guy there too. But
There's a guy there. Huh.
who knows?
Because that should be Haley there.
No, they don't. Seniors don't write it down.
I know that. There's a live mic. All right. Hold on.
Press box. Just go to Brandon Roar. He's the last one.
All right, Brandon Orr.
Braden Rohr, escorted by Darian Rohr and Joe Rohr. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present our cross-country seniors for 2021. Let's hear a hand for our cross-country seniors.
Going to golf? One of those?
Golf one.
Our 2020 senior golf, Giovanna Wadlow, escorted by Tony Wadlow and Shelley Ridgway.
Go ahead and go into tennis, the two tennis players.
And for tennis, Hannah Moody, escorted by Robert and Tamara Moody.
Give us a second before you do the next one. Let's get these two through, then we got the last one.
Libby Shockley, escorted by Keith and Marlena Shockley. Libby is also the cheer manager. Let's hear it for our golf and tennis seniors. And let's give a big hand to all of our seniors that have participated in our fall activities. Northwest High School appreciates your hard work over the last 4 years. Good luck the rest of your senior year.
You need to wait on me a little bit there.
Would all senior football parents please meet at the northeast corner of the stadium where the team enters to line up for senior night. Thank you. Blowing my papers.
Looks like we are awaiting the arrival of the football seniors for their ceremony. Or at least they were asked to come over, but I don't see any movement from the football team. We're not exactly sure when they're going to do the football seniors. They may do them at halftime.
Oh, they bring him from over there.
Ah, yes, indeed. Okay, the football seniors will be making their walk here shortly. I want to thank all of you for joining us wherever you are on planet Earth. A big shout out to everyone at the official watch party tonight being held at Hurricane Sports Grill at the corner of 13th and Tyler. A hearty welcome to all of you over there. And if you haven't haven't made a decision on what to do about watching the game, why don't you head over to Hurricanes? You still got plenty of time. There's 14 minutes to kick off. Plenty of time to get to Hurricane Sports Grill and join the watch party for the contest tonight. And we thank Luis Lopez and all of his staff at Hurricanes and Emerson Biggins for their support of Grizzly football. Also want to send a big shout out and a thank you to Lisa Hamilton and everybody at Mel Hamilton Ford for their support of football on the web this year. Glad to have you on board as sponsors, and we definitely do thank you for your support of these kids. And the Grizzly football team is making its way over to the field now. And also a special thank you to Christina Retzlaff of Floodman Family Law. Floodman Family Law, a staunch supporter of Grizzly football on the World Wide Web, and we thank Christina and everyone there.
Together for our Northwest High School band. Thank you very much. You ready for our senior recognition script?
Devin scored. They're up.
No, we're good. They let him in. They let him score.
See, I tell you, they just got to get Devin up there more. Play Devin in there more. I mean, that's every game he scored in.
Check and see if he's ready for band, for football. No, here they come.
Well, he's probably
Here
getting
they
them
come.
lined up still.
Yep.
Yeah, there's not any parents yet.
You can tell he's still trying to get them lined up.
Oh, they're over there.
They're not even near him.
Not even near ready.
That's
He's waving him up.
hope that holds on that score, because then that'd be the second time Devin shot the winning goal.
How many more minutes is left?
I don't know. Can't be much because it's 6:49 and they only got 25 minutes. Then there's like a 10-minute half, and then after that, so it'll be over here. It'll be over here at about 6.
We're awaiting the start of the introduction of the senior football players.
10 minutes.
Yeah, well, they've obviously come back from a 1-2 deficit, and they're 3-2 now.
Oh,
Canyon scored off the corner, that's a fantastic shot when you do that.
yeah. There's Devin plays center now.
Nah, they usually play him on the right front, right midfield. That's what they call it.
Check in your press box. We can go ahead.
10-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to again welcome all of the parents of the class of 2021. And now we want to present the 2021 senior football players.
Go ahead with the manager, I guess. She's walking right now.
Our manager, Ali Beza, escorted by Jocelyn and Miguel Beza.
Hold on. Pitchers are in the way. They're backing up again. All right, go ahead, because they're kind of...
Our manager, Desha Ogunbe, escorted by Deidre Riddle and Bambi Ogunbe.
Go ahead.
Our manager, Aaliyah Shelby, escorted by Jennifer Dirting and Tyrone Shelby.
Go ahead.
Number 1, Jalen Martin Peterson, escorted by Tina Peterson and Brian Martin.
Other team tied it. Go ahead.
Jersey number 2, Zaire Adkins, escorted by Harvetta and Antoine Adkins.
Go ahead.
Northwest player number 5, Julius Bolden, escorted by Shirley and Jimmy Bolden.
Juice. Go ahead.
Number 6, Jaden Wheeler, escorted by Connie Chappell and Amber Andreas.
Go ahead.
Number 11, Todrick McGee, escorted by Stephanie and Talia Pope.
Go ahead.
Number 13, Caleb Coleman, escorted by Erica and Richard Miner.
Go ahead.
Number 15, Camden Aldrich, escorted by Megan Goodwin, Greg Jorber, and Brian Aldrich.
Mr. Craig.
Go ahead.
Number 16, Mason Ross, escorted by Charlotte Ross and Frank Ross.
Go ahead.
Number 20, J-Ron Tolfree, escorted by Parishon Marshall and Ricky Jakes.
Go ahead.
Number 22, Mitchell Anthony, escorted by Teddy Robinson and Jennifer Guillaume.
Go ahead.
Number 23, Witu Colomo, escorted by Eveline and Brian Colomo.
Go ahead.
Number 24, Terrence Burt, escorted by Ron and Lucretia Burt.
The other team won. 4-3. Score is 4-3 though. Go ahead.
Number 25, Carson Arndt, escorted by Terry and Jackie Arndt.
Go ahead.
Is that Creighton?
Number 28, Josiah Hill, escorted by Celeste Ponder and Chuck Johnson. Number 30, Jacob Yonkman, escorted by Jessica Neitzel and Jesse Neitzel.
Go ahead.
Number 48, Tyrese Mitchell, escorted by David Mitchell and Christina Brown.
Go ahead.
Number 57, Nathan Hale, escorted by Nathan Hale Sr. and Amy Woods.
Go ahead.
Number 60, Isaac Engel, escorted by Brenda and Charles Engel.
Go ahead.
Number 73, Isaac Marquez, escorted by Asayas Marquez Sr. and Navajat Najar.
Go ahead.
Number 75, Caleb Knott, escorted by Jill and Eric Knott.
Go ahead.
Number 79, Thomas Robinson, escorted by Jill Robinson and Mike Robinson.
Go ahead.
Number 87, Casey Perrette, escorted by Steve Perrette and Alina Perrette.
Go ahead.
And number 90, Zach Dare, escorted by Nicole Jabril and Danae Dare. Sorry. Let's give a big hand to our senior football players, Northwest High School. Appreciate your hard work over the last 4 years. Good luck the rest of your senior year. Thank you for all your contributions.
Congratulations, seniors. You guys have worked hard. It's a long road, and we're going to finish this season in November, Thanksgiving Day weekend, and we're going to go get that dub. I know that's the goal for all of you. Make it a special season, and remember, Grizzly Nation, one of the things that we want to talk about, this broadcast would not be possible without Grizzly Pride here at Northwest High School. Grizzly Pride is the PTO, is the booster club, is one of the things that makes everything possible here at Northwest High School. Things are a little bit different this season in the fact that we don't have you here in the stands. We don't have the opportunity to sell you the t-shirts. We don't have the opportunity to sell you the hats and everything else that comes along with coming to the games. If you can find it in your hearts to become members of Grizzly Pride, we would definitely appreciate it. And here's Principal Eric Hofer-Holdeman.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Coin toss going on at the center of the field. Mason Ross, number 16, and Nathan Hale, number 57, representing the Grizzlies.
Wichita Northwest has won the toss and deferred their choice to the second half.
You heard it. Grizzlies have won the toss and will defer until the second half. They will play from left to right here as you watch it on the screen here in the first quarter.
The two captains out there, Nathan Hale
Mason Ross.
And Mason Ross, both of them had great games last year. Mason Ross went 8 of 11 for 119 yards, also threw for 3 touchdowns. Nathan Hale on the defensive side leading the charge with that very, very talented defensive line of the Grizzlies.
The defensive line totally dominated last week. Shane, let's hope for some more of the same here as we kick it off, get set to kick it off to start the second game of the regular season. Carson Arndt will kick it off from the far hash mark on the 40-yard line for Northwest. 2 people deep for Southeast. They are Santaj Murphy, number 2. And on the far side, looks like it's Kenya Brown, number 3. And we're about to get this one kick-started. Again, congratulations to all of the seniors who got to celebrate their final walk-on senior night here at Northwest. We're ready to go. And the kick is off, and it's going to be taken on the near side by Murphy. Murphy moves to the right, sweeps around, gets through by 2 defenders, gets all the way out to the 25-yard line, and that's where Southeast will have it 1st and 10 on their first possession of the game. Grizzlies are in their gold uniforms this evening with black numerals and black trim. Southeast in their road whites with brown numerals and brown trim. They spotted at the 26. First down, 10 to go, Southeast. In the spread offense are the Buffaloes. Low snap, a running play. It's going to be handled by Murphy. Sweeps on the near side and is taken down after a short gain. It'll be second down, about 8 to go for the Buffs.
Good job by the defense to extend that run on the outside. To just keep pushing them towards the edge. Don't let them go kick it back to the inside.
Murphy at quarterback for Southeast. You can hear the cheerleaders in the background. It's kind of nice, Shane, that we actually have people spectating tonight because the parents get to stay.
This is starting to feel like football. This is starting to get, you feel a little bit about the atmosphere.
This is a direct snap that time to Livingston. Jacoby Livingston passed it. It was incomplete. There is a flag on the play.
Jacoby Livingston, the senior quarterback for the Golden Buffaloes, leading the charge.
5-yard false start penalty against Southeast will move the ball back to the 29-yard line. It'll be second down and 12 yards to go. Sun now setting behind the building, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous night. Wind out of the east blowing into our faces at about 8 miles an hour at game time. Second down, 12 to go. Livingston hands it off, a short gain up the middle for Southeast. Ball carried that time by Xavier Evans, number 22. And we want to welcome Nick Butler into the broadcast booth. Nick was down there handling camera affairs for senior night. Nice job with the camera there, Mr. Butler.
Thank you. Just trying my best. It's hard to get a couple angles here and there, but hopefully I did a good job.
Livingston at quarterback. Takes the snap. He's going to throw it. And it's caught by Murphy. Short of the first down. It'll be fourth down and about 3 to go.
Number 2 for Southeast was able to was able to get to the open field pretty easily. Made a pretty easy throw for his quarterback to make.
The Grizzlies just kind of sitting back in the zone, kind of letting them have a little bit of those pockets, knowing that they have a long way to go to get that first down.
And it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. And they're going to go for it on 4th down and 2 from their own 34-yard line.
Probably a situation here where the Golden Buffalo is going to try and get the... Nope, they do snap the ball.
They do snap it. Livingston keeps it himself and does not get there. In fact, he loses ground. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Northwest in outstanding field position.
Yeah, definitely. We talk about the talented defensive line of the Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies just blowing it up, just making that penetration, getting in the backfield.
Varsity defense able to pick up where they left off last week. Didn't let them get any yardage.
1st and 10 on the 34 of Southeast. A handoff on the near side to L.J. Phillips. And he picks up some decent yardage. Give him 4 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 6. No huddle offense for Northwest. Ross fakes a handoff, throws it up the middle to Phillips, and he's down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal to go.
Phillips was just able to get behind everybody. It was wide open for Mason Ross to make that great pass.
Again, no huddle offense. Ross has it, hands it off to Bolden up the middle. He's not going to get there, but he picks up a couple on the play. Looks like he got down to about the 3. It'll be 2nd down and goal to go. Ross hands it off again, this time around the left side. Touchdown, Northwest. Julius Bolden on the carry.
That slot receiver and the left tackle on that line were able to make a hole for Julius Bolden to fit a truck through if they really wanted to.
Grizzlies strike first. Carson Art on for the extra point. Aldrich will hold. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. So with 9:33 remaining in the first quarter, Grizzlies take a 7-0 lead over Southeast.
Grizzlies offense and Grizzlies defense were both able to pick up where they left off last week.
Southeast took a big gamble going for it on 4th down inside their 35 and did not make it.
You know, I think that's a situation right there. Southeast knows that they come into this game facing the Grizzlies, one of the top-rated teams in the state. Golden Buffaloes, you know, a young, somewhat inexperienced team coming in, and they're going to have to make their moves, and they understand that.
And I would operate on the assumption that they felt they had nothing to lose by going for it, but it cost them 7 points on the scoreboard. Carson Art will kick it off for Northwest, again from the far hash mark on the 40-yard line. Murphy is deep on the near side for Southeast. On the far side is Kanye Brown. And the kick is off. It's down the middle. Murphy will take it at his 5, out to the 10, moving to the far side. Tripped up there at the 9-yard line by Todrick McGee.
Man, Todrick McGee there was able to make a tremendous tackle, almost from behind.
Super special teams play by McGee gets Southeast starting deep in their own end of the field. They're going to spot it just outside the 10. We'll call it 11. Spread offense for Southeast. Livingston at quarterback. He's got it. He's going to pitch it near side, cut back up the middle, and hauled down there by a host of defenders in yellow shirts. We'll give him a gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Ball's now on the 13-yard line of the Buffs.
Number 30 for that Northwest defense did a great job of taking that play and bringing it back on the inside.
We once again want to acknowledge a new sponsor here at Northwest on the webcast, Just Right Auto Repair. We thank Just Right Auto Repair for their support of Grizzly football. Handoff up the middle, and getting nowhere in a hurry and leading the charge, number 57, Nathan Hale of Northwest. And they actually lost a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
Grizzly D-line out there trying to showcase why they should be number 1 in the state.
They're picking up right where they left off last Saturday. Clock running, 8:14 to go, first quarter. 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Ball on the 12-yard line of Southeast. Livingston in the backfield at quarterback. He's going to throw it, and he's sacked. Hit almost as the ball got to him. Finally brought down hard there at the 10. Loss on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 14. Ball's all the way back to the 7.
Man, Northwest timed that blitz perfectly. They were able to get 3 or 4 defenders in the backfield when the ball was just given to the quarterback.
Livingston will be punting from his own end zone. 5 yards deep in the end zone. Good snap, and the kick is up. It's very short. Goes out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it. It's at the 36. Nope, they're coming back with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Wow, this is a short kick. 25-yard line of Southeast. An 18-yard punt by Livingston that time under tremendous pressure. 1st down and 10 to go, Northwest.
Northwest offense starting with some tremendous field position this drive.
Ross at quarterback. Back there by himself and is sacked. Nice defensive play that time by Pedro Lopez of Southeast. Ross goes down deep in the backfield. It'll be 2nd down and 18 now from the 33. Bolden is in the backfield this time with Ross. A pitch to Bolden. Sweeps up the middle. Picks up some decent yardage, gets 8 yards of it back. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for Northwest. Back at the original line of scrimmage at the 25. No huddle offense for the Grizzlies. Ross has it. He's going to throw it. And does up the middle to Bolden. He's still on his feet. It's going to be short of the 1st down, gets it down to the 18-yard line, picks up 7 on the play. It'll be 4th down and a long 2. Let's call it a short 3 for the Grizzlies. And they keep the offense on the field. Confident they can move the ball. Handoff again. This time Phillips gets big yardage inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. 1st down and goal to go Northwest.
That offensive line did a great job getting up into the linebacker core to widen the hole even more.
Ross has it, hands it off again. Phillips up the middle, touchdown Grizzlies. 5-yard touchdown run, that time by L.J. Phillips.
That Grizzlies offensive line has been able to move just about anything that's in their way this game.
So far, that is exactly right. Carson Arndt will try the extra point. Aldrich will be the holder. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. With 5:53 remaining in the first quarter, the Grizzlies lead 14-0.
So far, the Grizzlies have been dominating the line play in this game. Defensive line getting in there and getting stops, and then the offensive line moving whatever they want.
They have the Buffaloes on their heels again. Grizzly cheerleaders on the track right below us, celebrating the second touchdown of the night. The Honey Bears are also out there. They'll be performing at halftime. And we will have that for you live. Carson Arndt getting set to kick it off for the third time in this quarter. And again, it's Murphy and Brown back deep for Southeast. From the far hash mark. And the ball is up. It is long. It takes Murphy back to the 1. He's out to the 10, the 15, and down he goes. A nice open field tackle that time, one-on-one by Camden Aldrich. Great special teams play by Aldrich. Southeast will have it first down and 10 to go at their own 15-yard line. Well, they marked it on the 16. We'll give them that. And now a timeout has been called by Southeast.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. As our students return to school either online or in person, Mel Hamilton Ford would like to thank our teachers. Starting today, we're offering a free oil change to all teachers through the whole month of September. Contact Mel Hamilton Ford and let us come to your home or work and pick up your vehicle. Before we return it to you, we're going to run it through the car wash, sanitize it, and fill your tank full of fuel. Mel Hamilton Ford serving our community since 1984 because we care. Experience the difference.
Back with you at Northwest High. Grizzlies lead 14-0 over Southeast as the Buffs have taken their first time out here. They come back onto the field. They will have the ball first and 10 at their own 16-yard line. Livingston is at quarterback. Joel Underwood is back there with him, number 23. He's going to throw, and does, up the middle, almost picked off. Now a flag comes in. We'll see what that's all about. Ball was almost intercepted by Waitu Komoto that time. Colomo. I know, I'm sorry, Mrs. Colomo. Shame on me.
Dead ball, personal foul number 6 of the defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous.
Jaden Wheeler got called for a personal foul. It's going to cost the Grizzlies 15 yards and a first down. Moves the ball out to the 31-yard line of Northwest, and I'm sure that head coach Steve Martin will have some words to say about that later. Livingston at quarterback, pitches it off, run up the middle, flag down. There may be a hold here, no gain on the play. Underwood didn't get anything. We'll see what the flag's about.
Holding on the offense, number 58. 10-yard penalty from the spot of foul. Repeat first down.
Holding call called against Southeast, and it's on a player that is not on my roster, so we can't tell you who it is. We know there's a 58 out there somewhere. Makes it first and 10 from the 18. That doesn't make any sense. First and 22 from the 18. There we go. I knew I was reading that wrong. Livingston, deep. Hands it off. Run up the middle. Swarmed by gold shirts. And a gain of 1 yard on the play. It's going to be, well, they gave him 2 yards. It's going to be second and 20 from the 20.
Number 20 has to exit for one play.
I get the impression, Nick, that Southeast is afraid to throw the ball.
Yeah, I would say that too. I don't think the Northwest defense is given giving them the option to at this point.
Southeast breaks the huddle. Again, Livingston and Underwood are in the backfield. One wide out to the near side, two up top. Looks like they're lined up for a running play. Now a man in motion takes the ball on the near side. Down he goes for a big loss. Tylen Smith is tackled inside the 15-yard line.
Todrick McGee made a great play out there in the open field.
Great. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 to go after the penalty. Well, that's a shame. That takes away a very nice run by Julius Bolden. Ross is going to throw it. Does. It's caught on the near side at the 20. Caught that time by Caleb Coleman. He was brought down by Cypress Saley, and it will be 4th down and 1. Here we go. Running play. Big gain that time by Phillips. All the way to the end zone. Score. Now, no flags this time.
Northwest wide receivers able to block their outside people. Northwest O-line able to block the inside people. It just seemed like there was no one to touch him at that point.
He went in basically untouched. No question about it. Carson Arndt will try the extra point. Aldridge will hold. Ball's down. Bad snap. Kick is up. It is good. Nice job by Aldridge to recover a low snap and get the ball down for Arndt. And with 1:28 remaining in the first quarter, the Grizzlies take a 21-0 lead.
That was very close by Southeast. That could have been blocked, or that could have been roughing the passer. Carson Arndt, headed for the far hash mark, set for the kickoff. Murphy and Brown again deep for Southeast. Murphy on the near side, Brown on the far side. Carson Arndt to kick it off. And he chips one short this time. The up back takes it on a bounce and is hit immediately. Down he goes at the 26-yard line. Ball ended up in the arms of Christopher Atkinson of Southeast, and he was hit at once. Yeah, that was very close for both teams.
Those are the kind of plays that turnovers are born from. It will be 1st and 10 for Southeast at their own 26-yard line. Southeast with only 1 first down in this quarter, and that was by penalty. Livingston in the back has it, hands it off up the near side, and look at that, 6 yellow jerseys all over a very frustrated Joel Underwood, who does a little pushing back after the play, but no flag.
That Southeast,
Go ahead.
The Southeast running back narrowly escaped one of our defensive linemen that almost tackled him for a loss.
As a result, the gain is only a yard. It's 2nd down and 9 at the 27 for the Buffaloes. Now we have a whistle and a stoppage of play and a timeout taken by Southeast. That's their 2nd timeout of the half. We'll just keep it right here.
Show them. Hey, look here. If you see the 2 same ones, switch it up. Okay. So you see what I'm saying? Make sure that you guys aren't shooting the same thing.
Okay, which one? So
that's you. You're the first one here. That's him. Mamas want to see everybody.
Frank, I'd say next time, get them. Coming out of the timeout here that was taken by Southeast. 33 seconds to go in the quarter. It's 2nd down and 9 from the 27 for the Buffs. Livingston at quarterback, Underwood back there with him. And a pass play, incomplete. The intended receiver was Tylen Smith. It'll be 3rd down and 9 from the 27.
Northwest defense able to put on a lot of pressure there, forcing the throw to the quarterback, or forcing the quarterback to throw.
Livingston threw that ball, running for his life, and could not make the connection. The clock stops on the incompletion. So we have at least one more play this quarter. And it's the same set. 2 wideouts on the near side, 1 up top. Livingston to throw. He throws it deep on the far side. And it is caught for a 1st down for Southeast.
That was a very good catch by that Southeast wide receiver there.
Trying to tell you who caught the ball, and I honestly don't know.
He was able to keep his composure and reach around the Northwest defender to pin that ball.
That's about a 35-yard gain on the play. 1st down and 10 in Grizzly territory at the 43 for Southeast. Livingston at quarterback. Has 2 people back there. Now we have a whistle.
That's the end of the 1st quarter.
And we have a whistle because the quarter ran out. We're at the end of 1. And at the end of 1, Grizzlies lead Southeast 21-0.
Grizzlies execution there, almost perfect.
Hey friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. As our students return to school either online or in person, Mel Hamilton Ford would like to thank our teachers. Starting today, we're offering a free oil change to all teachers through the whole month of September. Contact Mel Hamilton Ford and let us come to your home or work and pick up your vehicle. Before we return it to you, we're going to run it through the car wash, sanitize it, and fill your tank full of fuel. Mel Hamilton Ford serving our community since 1984 because we care. Experience the difference.
With Shane Monroe and Nick Butler, Kevin Arkin with you at Northwest High School. We're getting ready to start the 2nd quarter of play. Grizzlies up 21-0 over Southeast. Buffs have it. 1st and 10 at the 43. Livingston at quarterback. In the backfield are Evans and Underwood. Hand off to Underwood, up the middle, and gets nothing. In fact, he'll lose one. Let's call it second down and 11 to go after the 1 yard loss. Another great defensive stop.
Northwest Grizzlies defense has been tremendous this first quarter.
Keep an eye on who's tackling. Okay. Clock running, 11:25 to go till halftime. Stay with us at halftime. We have a special guest coming up. The principal of Northwest High is going to join us and visit for a few minutes. And now we have a whistle and a flag. And the play clock ran out. This will be a delay of game penalty. Oh, they took a timeout instead. That's their last timeout of the first half.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. As our students return to school either online or in person, Mel Hamilton Ford would like to thank our teachers. Starting today, we're offering a free oil change to all teachers through the whole month of September. Contact Mel Hamilton Ford and let us come to your home or work and pick up your vehicle. Before we return it to you, we're going to run it through the car wash, sanitize it, and fill your tank full of fuel. Mel Hamilton Ford serving our community since 1984 because we care. Experience the difference.
Back at Northwest, coming out of the timeout taken by Southeast, and they just look really disorganized, Nick.
Yeah, they do. You know, Southeast hasn't been able to get anything going. Everything that they've tried, the Northwest defense has seen all the way through.
They will have the ball, will the Buffaloes. Second down and 12 to go. Ball's at the 45-yard line of Northwest. Livingston at quarterback. Underwood in the backfield. And he's going to throw it, and does, up the middle, and almost picked off. Ball falls incomplete, but it was almost picked off that time by Josiah Hill of Northwest. Nice defensive play by the Grizzlies. It's third down now and long.
Quarterback getting pressure on him. Had to throw the ball. Threw it within 3 Grizzly defenders.
Now Livingston and Underwood lined up in the eye. The blow snap, he gets it, throws it, almost picked off again. Zaire Atkins had a beat on it for Northwest. It'll be fourth down and 12, and we'll see what Southeast does here.
Man, number 20, Jaron Tolfree absolutely pummeled the quarterback as he threw the ball.
It appears that they're going to go for it. They keep the offense on the field. Livingston and Underwood in the backfield. They may quick kick it here. Yeah, they're going to kick. They faked a play and then quick kicked it, and it's a very short kick again, although it does get a Southeast bounce all the way down to the 25-yard line, or the 20-yard line, excuse me, of Northwest, and that's where they'll have it. First down and 10 to go.
Northwest defense able to do their job pretty well, get off the field, even after a couple big plays happened on that drive.
McGee and Bolden in the, Ross and Bolden in the backfield, and Bolden runs it up the middle. And nice gain there, 7 yards on that run up the middle. Make it second down and 3 to go. Ross hands it off, a sweep up the near side. Big hole up the near side, all the way past midfield. goes Julius Bolden. It'll be a first down for Northwest, a 23-yard run for Bolden. Oh, and they're bringing it back on a holding flag. Well, so much for that. Of course, that might be the reason he got 23 yards. Let's see where they spot it. It's 10 yards from the point of the infraction. It's actually not going to be all that bad. It's going to be second down and 10 to go.
In more, Frank. Okay, you're good.
This time he's going to throw. Ross throws it over the middle. Big play! That's going to score! 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Grizzlies! Caleb Coleman on the reception.
Wow, Caleb Coleman able to use his speed and run by just about everyone. Mason Ross was able to throw a beautiful ball.
80-yard pass play. Now, don't tell me this is coming back.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block on the offense.
Oh, for crying out loud, it's coming back.
And yardage still results in first down, Northwest.
Closing shot when they're sitting in signal.
An illegal blindside block by the Grizzlies negates the touchdown. They do get some yardage, a lot of the yardage given to them on the pass play. The ball's going to be spotted at midfield where it'll be first down and 10 to go for Northwest. Keeper up the middle for Ross. Down inside the 40 to the 37 goes Mason Ross on a 14-yard scamper.
Mason Ross able to make a good read that play. Ran it right up the middle where there was a beautiful hole waiting for him.
Hand off to Bolden. Bolden has lots of room. Splits two defenders. 5. Is it in? Yes. Touchdown, Northwest. 36-yard run by Julius Bolden for the score.
Well, it doesn't look like this one's getting called back. Wide receivers able to keep their blocks, and the O-line able to get up to the second, and even the safeties able to let Julius walk into the or not walk in, but get enough yardage to get to the touchdown.
Carson Arndt will try the extra point. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. With 9:43 remaining till halftime, Grizzlies extend their lead 28-0.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big one of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition, Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Back at Northwest, where the Grizzlies have taken control here in the second quarter. 28-0, they lead over Southeast. And the Buffaloes are buffaloed on how they're going to stop the offense of Northwest. Carson Arndt getting ready to kick it off again. Well, this is the first game this season, and so far the only one that we know of that there are spectators allowed, as the parents of the seniors were allowed to stay and watch the game tonight, and they're being treated to a nice show. This is another short kick by Carson Arndt at the 28, and Corral, loose ball. Who's got it? We'll see what the indication is. Grizzlies football.
I couldn't see the number of whoever got there first, but that was a great job being able to strip the ball as he was going down with the offender.
The receiver never had the ball. He never had possession of it. They got down there so quick. You knew something was up because that was a play. That was not a bad kick. That was intentional. Ross will go back to throw. Looking to put a dagger in it. Oh, and he couldn't get it that time to Jalen Martin. It'll be 2nd down and 10 to go from the 26.
Off the hands of Jalen Martin, it would have been a great play if he had been able to hang on to it.
Ross looks to the sideline for a play. Phillips comes in. I've got some confusion on personnel. Okay, here we go. 2nd down, 10 to go. Hand off to Phillips up the middle. He's going to get 10 and more, and he's inside the 15. 1st down Grizzlies at that point.
LJ Phillips getting caught pretty early, but was able to keep his legs turning, getting a lot of yards after contact on that play.
The offensive line has just blown the defense away. Here's a pitch to Bolden on the near side, 10 and down to the 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Grizzlies. They actually mark it at the 7. Ross back to throw into the end zone. Wide open touchdown, Caleb Coleman.
Man,
nobody near him.
Caleb Coleman has just been able to sneak by that Southeast defense tonight.
Grizzlies pour it on here in the 2nd quarter. Carson Arndt comes back out onto the field for the extra point. Aldridge will hold. Ball's up, and it is good. With 8:48 remaining in the 2nd quarter, the Grizzlies extend the lead to 35-0.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work.
We want to thank the good folks at Hurricane Sports Grill at 13th and Tyler, the official watch party home of Northwest Grizzlies football. Hope everyone over there tonight is having a great time watching the Grizzlies pour it on here against Southeast. Hurricane Sports Bar and Grill, 8641 West 13th Street. Carson Arndt will kick it off again. And once again, it's Murphy and Brown deep for Southeast. At the 10 is Brown. And down he goes at the 18. Great tackle that time by Camden Aldridge on special teams. That's his 2nd big tackle tonight.
Camden Aldridge has been able to make some great one-on-one tackles in open field.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for Southeast at their own 19-yard line.
Due to the special teams, Southeast hasn't been able to get any field position this game.
Livingston hands it off. to Underwood up the middle. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Buffs.
Underwood doing a good job there, running through the middle and dodging a couple Grizzly defenders before being brought down.
Crowd's having a good time here tonight. On 2nd down, Livingston has it. He's going to throw it. He throws it up deep on the near side, and a flag goes down. We're going to have PI, I'm sure, on Northwest. Zaire Atkins was all over the face of Simon Nottingham on that play.
Pass interference on the defense, number 2. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. That will result in a first down for Wichita Southeast.
Southeast gets a first down by penalty, moving the ball out to their 39-yard line.
Zaire just wasn't able to turn his head around or make the play on the ball. It was an easy call for the ref to make.
So Southeast has new life on first down. Livingston takes a low snap, hands it off to Underwood, who's hit immediately in the backfield. A loss of 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 14.
What was that? Was that 3 or 4 defenders that were in that backfield?
It was a bunch. I don't know whose number to call. We'd have to read the phone book.
That was a lot of yellow in the backfield.
Yep. $7:30 to go, second quarter. Livingston hands it off to Underwood again. They almost basically ran the same play, only this time they ran it left instead of right, and they didn't get much out of it either. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 13 to go. Ball's been spotted at the 36-yard line of Southeast. Here's a chance for the Grizzlies to get a stop here. Third down, and we have an illegal shift on Southeast. I'm sure that's what that is.
Ball start, number 23 of the offense.
Underwood guilty of the illegal shift. That'll move it back 5 yards, and I'll make it 3rd down and 18. Line of scrimmage now the 31. There's a pass play. Waytu was all over it. He hit the receiver almost as the ball got there. The ball falls incomplete. It's going to be 4th down and 18 to go.
Waytu able to see that play coming to him and made a great defensive play for the Northwest Grizzlies to get off the field.
Livingston will punt from inside his 20. Todrick McGee back at his own 38-yard line to receive it. All right, now we're ready to go, and they do snap it and got everybody moved early. Well, they can take their pick on this penalty.
Ball start on the offense, 5-yard penalty, 3 4th down.
We'll move the ball back 5 yards more. It's now 4th down and a mile.
Man, that hurts him in more ways than one because that was a good kick by Southeast as well.
All for naught. Livingston will have to do it over. Now he's standing at his own 14. Good snap. Kick is off. It's a low line drive kick. McGee has it. He'll bring it forward. 50, 45, 40, 35 inside the 35 to the 33-yard line, where Northwest will have it. First down and 10 yards to go.
Northwest special teams out there did a great job blocking, giving McGee an open hole to try to get some well yardage and great field position for the offense.
Mason Ross, a quarterback, in the spread. Has it. Fakes a handoff. Now he throws it deep. Caught. Touchdown, Northwest. Caleb Coleman. 34-yard pass play.
Caleb Coleman again using his speed and was able to get behind the Southeast defense. Mason Ross has been delivering some beautiful balls tonight.
I can't wait till we get Greg Darnell's stats brought down to us at halftime. There's going to be some interesting reads there. Carson Arndt on for the extra point. Aldrich will hold. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it is good. With 5:50 remaining till halftime, Grizzlies lead 42-0. This is kind of like deja vu all over again. You know, this is just like last week.
Just like last week and just like last year, pretty much.
So another dominant performance by the Grizzlies here in the first half over the Buffaloes. And I know this sounds like a broken record, but Carson Arndt will kick it off from the far hash mark. And Murphy and Brown are back deep for southeast to receive the kickoff. Brown is on the near side. Murphy is on the top on the far side. And another short kick. This one's going to go out of bounds. And it'll be a placement at good field position for the Buffaloes.
Took an unfortunate bounce for Northwest there. Almost made a line drive for that sideline as soon as it bounced.
Kick out of bounds on the kicking team. The ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. First down, Wichita Southeast.
First and 10 Southeast at their own 35-yard line. 5:50 to go till halftime, as the clock never started on that play. Grizzlies in command, and I would expect we're going to see a lot of the reserves in the second half of this one. Livingston and Underwood in the backfield. A pass play on the far side, and right on top of it is number 23, Wetu Kalomo. He snuffed that out almost immediately, and he almost beat the ball to the player.
That wide receiver, no, he turned, and there were two gold jerseys staring at him.
Second down and 15. The ball has moved back to the 30. Clock running. Southeast in another hole with a big passing down situation. Evans and Underwood in the backfield with Livingston. Here's a pitch to Underwood, and down he goes for a loss.
That Northwest defense has been group tackling a lot of people tonight.
Nathan Hale led that charge on that tackle. There's so many people tackling, we don't know who to give him credit for. A loss of 1 on the play. 3rd down and 16 now. Southeast cannot get anything going against our defense. Another low snap. He's going to run now. He's going to throw it on the run. That is tipped at the line of scrimmage and almost intercepted. Jacob Youngman almost got a gift football after the tip, but as it turns out, it falls harmlessly to the ground. It'll be 4th down and 16 to go. Ball at the 29-yard line. And no doubt Livingston will go back into punt formation one more time.
Jacob Youngman making a great read on that play.
Livingston punts from his 20. A high, short kick at midfield. Fair catch called for and made by Todrick McGee, and that was actually a pretty nice catch on a ball that was wobbling as it came down.
Wobbling, and he was surrounded by 3 or 4 white jerseys, too.
1st and 10 Grizzlies at midfield.
Another offensive drive starting with great field position.
Ross keeps it, goes up the near sideline, still on his feet. 25-20. I take it back, that wasn't Ross. My bad, that was Jeremiah Moore that got the ball.
Moore dodging probably more than half the defense right there.
Got it all the way to the 6-yard line, but I think it's coming back.
Holding on the offense,
Yep.
number 60. Penalty is 10 yards.
Mason Ross guilty of a hold, and I thought I saw a hold back there, which is why I was hesitant. So it's going to be 2nd down and long, or 1st down and long. They spot the ball at the 44-yard line of Northwest. 1st down and 16 to go after the penalty. Handoff up the near side. Bolden, 40, out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 1st down Grizzlies.
Northwest Grizzlies have just been able to run anywhere they want this game. Up the middle, they got it. Out to the outside, they also have that too.
No huddle. Handoff to Phillips. He runs it up the middle, gets 3 or 4 on the play. Underwood made the tackle for Southeast. They didn't give him very much at all. They only gave him a yard on that play. I thought he got further than that. We'll make it 2nd and 9 for Northwest. Jeremiah Moore throws it deep. Caleb Coleman, touchdown! 33 yards.
Another deep pass completed by Caleb Coleman. Caleb Coleman's speed, just nobody from Southeast has been able to keep up with him. He's been able to get by every time.
He was back there in his own zip code.
Both quarterbacks tonight throwing tremendous balls right to Caleb.
Carson Arndt to try the extra point. Aldridge will hold. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. 3:16 remaining till halftime. Grizzlies lead 49-0.
Grizzlies showing that not only can they run, but they can also pass this year too. They haven't been known to pass in years back. Well, now it's something you got to watch out for.
Carson Arndt getting set to kick it off. We want to thank Just Right Auto Repair at 4312 West Central here in Wichita for their support of Grizzly football on the World Wide Web. Stop by 4312 West Central at Just Right Auto Repair and thank them for their support. Carson Arndt will kick it off. He kicks it long this time. Brown will take it on the near side, boots it, still can't pick it up. He's at the 5. He's in his end zone, comes out, and there's a tackle at the 1-yard line. Wow, what a mess that was.
Wow, he got very lucky that forward progression gave him the 2-yard line. A lot of people on Northwest thinking that should have been a safety.
No, he was clearly out of the end zone when they tackled him. They're going to spot it. They're spotting it at the, where is that? It's right at the 2. So it'll be first down and 10 from their own 2. They'll be playing out of their own end zone. Grizzlies got a safety last week in a situation very similar to this. They tackled the quarterback last week, tried to do a sweep in the end zone, and he was tackled for a loss, actually. What are they doing here? We have a flag.
Delay of game on the offense.
Southeast called for a delay of game. And isn't this how it happened last week? Wasn't there a penalty that moved the ball back a yard?
I think
right
so.
Before the safety? I think so. We're looking at deja vu again. Ball's at the 1. Livingston has it. And a mess in the end zone. Guess what, folks? We have a safety.
Well, Southeast didn't do a sweep, but they did get tackled by about 5 defenders in the end zone.
So that ups the ante. It's 51-0 now with 3:02 remaining in the first half. It's been a long first half with all the clock stoppages due to all the scoring. Of course, the flip side of that is it's going to be a very short second half, as we'll be in mercy rule immediately. Grizzlies got 53 points last week. They're up to 51 now.
Uh-oh. Looks like number 1 for Northwest Grizzlies is getting checked out by the trainer.
That would be Jalen Martin.
Pads are off. Looks like his neck is iced up. Arms in a sling. That doesn't look too good.
Well, he's probably done for the night.
I hope he makes a fast recovery.
Southeast will get a free kick here after the safety from their own 20-yard line. They have the option to either kick it off a tee or punt it. And it looks like they're going to kick it off a tee. And if I can help me out, Nick, and tell me who that is that's going to kick it.
Looks like number 60 or 69. And neither of them are on the roster sheet.
Exactly my point.
I couldn't tell you.
Here's the run back out to midfield, 45, and down to the 40-yard line is Jeremiah Moore. Running back the kick from Southeast, and that's where the Grizzlies will have it. 1st and 10 at the Southeast 40-yard line.
Northwest offense starting another drive with great field position.
Ross at quarterback for the Grizzlies. Hands it off to Bolden up the middle. No, he keeps it to the 25 and down to the 22-yard line. And if he hadn't run in to his own man, he'd have kept going.
That could have very much been a Northwest touchdown.
He ran into Jeremiah Moore in traffic and went down. It's 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies at the 29-yard line of Southeast. Bolden moves up now Moore is in the backfield. I take that back. That's Wheeler in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Wheeler gets down to the 20-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 for Northwest. Ross going to pass it into the corner of the end zone, intended for Jeremiah Moore, and here's a flag. Looks like defensive pass interference. Now that's not a spot foul. That'll only be 15 yards, or half the distance to the goal in this case.
Pass interference, defense number 2. The penalty is half the distance from the previous spot. That yardage results in a 1st down.
Murphy guilty of the pass interference. It is a 1st down for Northwest. Half the distance to the goal. It's 1st and goal from the 10.
Moore was very close to getting that ball in, even after the tip.
He would have had a touchdown anyway. Moore has it again, runs it up the middle. Touchdown, Northwest.
I think I see a couple ankles on the field after that one. Jeremiah Moore with a beautiful juke.
He made a nice cut. Actually, he made 2 of them on that run. Carson on for the extra point. Aldrich will hold it. Ball's up, and it is good. With 1:59 remaining till halftime, Grizzlies extend their lead. It's now 58-0.
Northwest has ran away with this game.
This offense is a scoring machine. The crowd enjoying the sounds of the band as they play the fight song. Southeast is about to get a football stadium to play in at home. They're in a major construction project. The lights are already up. Half the bleachers are in. The home bleachers and the press box are remaining to be done. They're hoping to get it done before the end of the season so that they can play a game or 2 there this year. Brown has it for Southeast, gets it out to the 10 and is swarmed under at that point, and that's where it'll be 1st down and 10 for Southeast.
Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
And I saw all the construction people there. I didn't know they were even doing anything, so. Every day is a learning experience, isn't it, Mr. Butler?
Apparently, I did not realize that Southeast was getting a field.
They've had a field ever since they built the school, but they never had any bleachers in it, never had any lights on it, and never could play a game on it.
It will for sure be weird the first time Northwest has to go to Southeast for a game.
Probably next year, because we're the home team tonight. Livingston hands it off up the middle, nothing doing. Loss of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 13. They're going to spot the ball at the 8. 1:37 and clock running till halftime. And again, the principal of Northwest, Mr. Eric Hofer-Holdeman, is supposed to be our guest up here at halftime. And that's, of course, assuming he doesn't get tied up elsewhere on the grounds because he is working tonight. but we're hoping to get him up here for a visit. Livingston hands it off up the middle. A little hole develops, and 3 players swarm all over Livingston. Not Livingston, Underwood, excuse me.
Well, I think that's the line of the first half.
Yeah, the line is a swarm. Everything's a swarm. There's been very few one-on-one tackles tonight by Northwest. They've always been, almost all of them been gang tackles. My guess is we'll have one more play here till halftime. I cannot imagine on 3rd down that Southeast will do anything but run it. They can't stop the clock with a timeout. He's going to throw it. Well, that shows you what I know. Throws a long one deep and in the direction of Nottingham. Zaire Adkins on the defense did a great job. No catch, incomplete, 4th down, 13 seconds to go. The clock stops, and now Livingston has to punt it from his own end zone, which is why I didn't think they would throw it. I wouldn't be a bit surprised, although McGee is back to set up a return. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see him go to block it. Low kick, or it is a low kick after a low snap, and the ball's going to roll harmlessly dead. Grizzlies will have one play, 4 seconds to go till halftime.
Southeast offense was not able to get anything done against the Northwest defense that half.
They had 2 first downs in the first half, both by penalty. Or was it 3? Maybe they had 3 all by penalty.
No, I think 4. They had that like 30-yard pass. That was about it.
Oh, I forgot they had that big pass play. Yeah, that is it.
Yeah,
that's all the offense they've been able to generate.
I think that was the only first down.
And here's a run by. Look at this!
Oh,
Moore's gonna score, maybe. Where did he go? He's down at the 1.
Wow.
56-yard run.
Final play.
And then the clock ran out. He got it down to the 1-yard line before they brought him down. It saved a touchdown. What a first half for Northwest. We go into halftime. The score at halftime: Northwest 58 and Southeast 0.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and
The Northwest Honey Bears performing at halftime, and Grizzlies lead 58-0 here at half, and as promised, our halftime guest tonight is the principal of Northwest High School, Mr. Eric Hofer-Holdeman. How are you?
I'm doing well. It always feels good to be out on a Friday night watching a high school football game. And we actually have some fans in the stands tonight with senior night. And
we were talking about that too. It's just great to have people here and to hear cheers coming out of the stands. You know, we've spent the last 6 months. I didn't mind stopping for that.
that was pretty awesome. That's what high school activities is all about.
Exactly. And that, I'm so glad we were able to get the activities restarted again because of stuff like that. And the Honey Bears being able to dance again and the cheerleaders being able to cheer again.
Absolutely.
It's this thing called normalcy.
or a slight offshoot of normalcy, but pretty close.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
It's been a tough first semester for you and the administration with everything that's been going on.
Without a doubt, it's had its challenges trying to invent things and then reinvent them as, you know, decisions are made above me, and it's been a challenge. There's no question, and you know, not just at the administrative level, but at the teaching level, and not knowing what things are going to look like until, you know, 2 weeks out before the start of actual classes, and teachers planning down one avenue and then turning around and having to plan down another avenue. My hat's off to the teachers of Northwest High School, to all the teachers of USD 259, just absolutely going above and beyond.
And I can vouch for that because I live with one of them. And and she, albeit she's at the second grade level, but all day long sitting in front of the computer and seeing all the little faces or whatever on the screen as they do the team meeting thing. And at the elementary level, it's got to be a lot harder for those kids to learn online than having someone physically there with them.
Absolutely. At the K-5 level, there are some that are in person and some that are at home. And my wife's a fourth grade teacher at Peterson Elementary. She has some in person, but you're absolutely right. The ones that have to teach online to kindergartners, first graders, I just can't even begin to imagine. It's hard enough at the high school level where the majority of kids are, digital natives and can figure out the technology fairly quickly. But that still doesn't lessen the challenge that the teachers have had. We call it a second order change for the vast majority of our teachers. It really is a complete paradigm shift. Not only do you have to present content, but it's all about learning brand new technologies that teachers have jumped in with both feet with Microsoft Teams, and it's been absolutely remarkable.
And Microsoft Teams was new to a lot of the teachers.
That's exactly right.
So they had to get past that learning curve as well.
Absolutely. People have heard of Zoom and some of those other distance communication tools, but Microsoft Teams is fairly new to the game, and yet they have a very good product, and our district has chosen to purchase licensing from Microsoft, and it's an excellent product, but it's like anything, there's a steep learning curve in the beginning, and I couldn't be more proud of my teachers. They have absolutely gone above and beyond.
So beyond that, do you expect, beyond this first 9 weeks, any guesses as to whether or not you're going to be able to bring the kids back in?
That's a really good question, and in our attempt to plan ahead, you're absolutely right. We need to look at how numbers are trending, and thankfully at the moment numbers are trending down in Sedgwick County, and if we were to take the gating criteria right here, right now, today, we would be in the yellow, which would indeed bring back the kids. We're hoping that it continues to trend down even further. If it trends down all the way to where it's in the green, then it's 100% coming back. If it's in the yellow, then it's that hybrid situation where parents have the right to choose between in-person education and remote education. Based on what we had at Northwest sign up during enrollment, we're looking at about a 70-30 split. 70% want to come back in person, 30% would continue to stay remote. That's if we're in the yellow. So our Board of Education is going to look at the numbers here in about 2 or 3 weeks, beginning of October or so, first week of October. Then they're going to say, based on this trending data, we think by the end of the quarter we're going to go to yellow, maybe green, and hopefully not stay in the orange, and heaven forbid go all the way back to the red. If we go red, then everybody's going home, in elementary as well. But, like I said, if it continues to follow the current trend, we should be in the yellow for sure at the end of first quarter, which is actually November 6th is the last day of the first quarter. November 9 is the first day of the second quarter.
And that's about the same time period. They were saying, and what I've heard is that in November, if there was going to be a respike of COVID as it combined with the influx of the flu season, that it would occur in November. So that's something we're all going to be watching, obviously, very closely. And
I've heard the exact same thing, and if people in the community would just get on board with the mask wearing, the social distancing, I think people have made it into a political issue, which I just don't understand.
I don't understand that either. I mean, how hard is it to put a mask on?
And I was extremely pleased that all these parents that showed up tonight for Parent Senior Night all had a mask on. I can't thank them enough. Cheerleaders are all wearing their masks.
Say, look down at the field right now.
Exactly right.
Every one of those cheerleaders is wearing a mask. The Honey Bears are having a group photo taken over here off to our left. You can see that maybe in your camera, on your screen. They're all wearing masks.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
And the people, as you said, in the stands, the band is wearing a mask, except for when they're playing, because obviously If they have a wind instrument, they can't wear a mask. But otherwise, they pull the mask back up when they're done playing. That's good discipline. I mean, if they have learned something about discipline with that.
Absolutely. When the teachers came back, I said, this is not a political statement. It's just end of story. When you come to Northwest High School, you're going to wear a mask until we get word from health officials and all that it's okay to stop wearing them. We're going to wear masks. We're going to social distance. We're going to take steps to make sure students and staff alike stay safe.
Safety is paramount. And I know that with all the debate that went on, it was all about, what everybody had in their mind was how can we be safe and still get the thing done.
Exactly right. And we spent a great deal of time this summer planning for the safe return of students. So I'll admit I was disappointed when we went full remote here at the beginning of the year, because I love seeing the kids. I love having them come back and do exactly what we're doing right here, activities and passing from class to class and such. But I understand it. I also understand it. I understand the safety issue. And thankfully, like I said, Sedgwick County is trending in the right direction right now.
I lost my thought. I was going to ask you a question, and I completely forgot. Oh, I know what it was.
I'm glad to know I'm not the only one.
It's a senior moment. The student count day has come and gone. No?
No, it's actually this coming Monday. They always circle September 20th on the calendar, and then if that falls on a weekend like it does this year, falls on a Sunday, then Monday the 21st becomes official count day. So that's where we really, really need the students to show up. Even though it's online, they need to be online all day with all of their teachers and doing what they need to do, because as you're well aware, a good deal of our funding comes from the state, and it's based on per pupil allowance, per pupil allocation. And so that student count is extremely important. Right now, it's looking like Northwest will be up about 80 students from last year. Our official enrollment number last year was 1233, and we're looking at about 1315 or so. We're over 1,300. And then when you throw in Northeast Magnet students, whose base school is Northwest, and you also throw in this new EI Academy that the district opened up, we have another handful of students from them. Believe it or not, we could be looking at moving back up into 6A this year. Football is set for 2 years, so football will stay 5A for sure. And I think tennis will stay 5A no matter what. But there, depending on what the other schools in our same size range do, there's a very good possibility we could be back in the 6A level at all other sports this year.
How does the allocation with Northeast Magnet work? Because I was always under the impression that basically that was an allocation to Heights, and obviously that's not correct.
If you're talking about funding, allocation goes to the district as a whole. So when they count the pupils, then the state looks at USD 259 as a whole for funding. If you're talking about count for athletic purposes, then it depends on what base school those Northeast Magnet students live in. The majority of Northeast Magnet students do indeed live in the Heights district. So that's why they do get added on to Heights. But there's about, I think Lance Deckinger, our AD, told me there's like 33 Northeast Magnet students that live in the Northwest
I did
district.
not know that.
So that 33 gets added on to us. And then this EI Academy that I talked about, I think there's another 11 or 12 or something like that. So we come close to an additional 50 students that would be added on to our student count, even though those students aren't in, the Northwest role in terms of classes.
Right. If you just tuned in, we've got about 2 minutes here before we kick off the second half. Grizzlies are up 58-0 over Southeast, and I would assume that we're going to be in Mercy Rule territory the rest of the game tonight.
Yeah, it's a 45-point difference anytime in the second half, and it becomes a running clock regardless. So
we're very pleased to thank everybody involved with Grizzly Pride for their support of what we're doing and everything, and what they do for the students. And Eric, tell us more about Grizzly Pride.
Grizzly Pride is absolutely one of the gems of Northwest High School. It's our combined booster club and PTO organization, and for years they have been absolutely outstanding, supporting not only athletics but also academics, teacher grants, and a variety of other things, fine arts. They've given a lot of money to the band, cheerleaders, dance team. They've done a lot of that stuff. So, if there's anybody out there listening and you're not a member, I would strongly encourage you to head to our website and click on the link and join and make a donation, whatever size of donation you'd like, and we are forever grateful.
Okay. Thanks for joining us at halftime, and come back soon, will you?
You bet. All right. Thanks a lot.
Eric Hofer-Holdeman, the principal here at Northwest, our guest at halftime. And we sure appreciate him taking time out of his evening to come up here and visit with us. And as always, his visit with him is so interesting. Grizzlies are going to receive a kickoff for the first time tonight. And a pretty decent kick. The ball's going to be taken at the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's out in the open. 30, 25, 20. Julius Bolden runs it to the house.
What a way to start the second half.
Touchdown, Grizzlies. Bolden is having a career night. Oh, look what I got. So just like that, the Grizzlies are back on the board. Carson Arndt will try the extra point here. Aldrich will be the holder. Well, I'm glad we didn't run our visit with Mr. Holdeman into the second half. We'd have missed a touchdown. Okay, now we're set here for the point after. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. 11:47 remaining in the third quarter. Grizzlies extend the lead. It's now 65-0 over Southeast. And we will have once the ball is kicked, we will have a running clock the remainder of the night. So the second half will go by somewhat quickly, I would imagine.
Well, Grizzlies picked up where they left off in the first half.
Didn't take them long to get on the board again. And Carson Arndt will kick it off from the far hash mark. Hope everybody at Hurricane Sports Grill is enjoying the presentation of tonight's game and having a good time over there. If you haven't been to a watch party at Hurricane Sports Grill, 8641 West 13th Street, head on over before our game next Friday night against North High. Ready for the kick. Carson sends this one deep. Brown will take it on the near side. And he's up to the 15, steps out of bounds. Actually, that was Murphy. Excuse me 1 second. There you go. Murphy and Brown switched places. Murphy took it on the near side, ran out of bounds at the 15, and that's where Southeast will take it. First down and 10 to go.
He got chased out of bounds by three yellow jerseys.
Every aspect of the Grizzly performance tonight has been stellar. Coach Martin has done a wonderful job with this bunch. Livingston in the backfield. Evans and Underwood are back there with him for Southeast. Man in motion, comes to the near side. Handoff up the middle, and down quickly at the 15-yard line for no gain is Underwood.
That was number 24, Terrence Burt, with the tackle. One of the very few solo tackles this game.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line of the Buffaloes. Southeast first possession here of the second half. Clock running, 10:25 remaining, third quarter. Pitch, and Underwood is just pummeled in the backfield. As soon as he got the ball, Zach Dare got him. And a big loss on the play. He lost 8 yards on that play. 3rd down, 18 to go. Grizzlies are getting back there faster than the ball is. I mean, he was hit almost immediately.
Yeah, it was.
Livingston standing on his 2, hands it off up the middle again. This time Underwood goes wide to the far side and picks up some ground. He actually gets some good yardage out of it. Picks up about 10. It's going to be 4th down and long, though. 4th and 10. And we'll see if they, I would assume they're going to punt it. Well, they gave him more progress than I thought. It's 4th down and 9. Todrick McGee is standing at midfield for the Grizzlies. Southeast had 10 guys out there. Now they've got it settled. Low snap. He gets a kickoff, and it's a pretty good kick. McGee gets it on a hop, and they call their, I guess he called for the fair catch. And they're going to give it to Grizzlies at their own 49-yard line. Grizzlies lead 65-0. Clock running with 8:10 to go here in the third quarter.
There is a flag on the 50-yard line. Or, I guess, on
oh, yeah, there is
49.
a flag now. Yeah. Delay of game is called because McGee took off with a ball after he signaled a fair catch. So it backs him up 5 yards. It's still 1st down and 10 to go. Ball at the 44. Moore at quarterback for the Grizzlies. Now we have a false start.
Wow.
Oh, that's offside on Southeast. I
thought that was going back.
All right, so did I. I thought they were going to move that back. So now it's 1st and 5. And Verduzco is the quarterback. He hands it off. Up to midfield. Pretty nice run there by Jerry Johnson.
This is the second time we get to see JV this year because they didn't have a game on Monday night.
There's another handoff up the near side. A couple of white shirts get him, and he falls forward. He gets the 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 Northwest at the 45-yard line of the Buffaloes. Corbin Verduzco at quarterback. 5'10", 165-pound sophomore. High snap, he hands it off, and hit immediately in the backfield is Jerry Johnson. He'll lose 1 yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
Looks like DeAndre Hudson was able to get into the backfield. Unfortunately, he looks like his leg was bothering him after the play.
Hudson is down, and the officials call timeout. One of the few times a clock will stop in the second half is an injury.
We'll go to timeout.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Hudson walked off on his own power. 2nd down and 11 to go for the Grizzlies. Handoff on the near side. Inside the 40 that time. Runs Gabriel Williams, a 5'9" sophomore. Gain of 7 on the play. 3rd down and 3 to go.
Bunch of white jerseys meeting him at the 38-yard line.
High snap, handed off to Jerry Johnson. He gets forward, and a flag flies in. He has the 1st down if it's against Southeast.
I bet you this will be a horse collar or a face mask.
Might be.
Personal foul. Horse collar tackle.
It is a horse collar foul. That'll be 15 more onto the play.
First down.
Yep, I think when the number 32, what's that, Gabriel Williams, I think when he stiff-armed the defender just kind of reached out to tackle him.
So a big gain after the play on the penalty, as it's a 15-yard mark-off, moves the ball all the way to the 20 of the Buffaloes. Another handoff. Oh, he keeps it this time, does Verduzco, and he's going to go nowhere. He goes down, maybe gets a half a yard. It'll be 2nd down and long. Verduzco, the quarterback of the future.
Illegal formation on the offense. 5 players in the backfield. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains 1st down.
Well, penalty against Northwest will keep it at 1st down. It'll be 1st and 15. They had an illegal formation with too many men in the backfield. And as far as I'm concerned, you got to be able to have as many men in the backfield as you want.
Yeah, it's a very strange rule to put in.
I think it's a silly rule. But nobody asked me. Jerry Johnson up the middle gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage by 3 white shirts. Led that time by Jacob Condit. No gain on the play. It's 2nd and 15. Looking at the bench for a play. Snap is good. Handoff on the near side. And nice cut and run up the middle inside the 15-yard line. That time goes Gabriel Williams.
That was a good job being able to get it to the outside and making the cut upfield.
It'll be 3rd down and 5 at the 14-yard line of Southeast. Clock running inside 3 minutes, 3rd quarter. Now we have a flag.
False start on the offense, number 32. 5-yard penalty.
Gabriel Williams just gave his 5 yards back. With a false start, it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 19. And this time Verduzco keeps it himself and goes nowhere. 4th down, and he actually lost a yard. It'll be 4th and 11 for the Grizzlies. We'll see what they do here.
The Southeast defensive line has been able to pick things up. Been able to start getting in the backfield.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 11. Why not? Chance for the reserves to get something going. There's a keeper up the middle, and he is going to get about 4 yards, and that's it. It'll turn over on downs. First down and 10 now for the Buffaloes.
This is a very good opportunity for the Reserves to get some experience, because they unfortunately did not play Monday night because West did not have enough people on their team to fill a JV roster. So they do need some experience for this upcoming Monday night game.
We shall see what Monday brings. First and 10, Buffaloes. Livingston, Evans, and Underwood in the backfield. Low snap, still on the ground, and he has to fall on it. Livingston never got a handle on it, so he fell on it. He'll lose 3 or 4 on the play. Let's see what he loses. He lost 5 yards. Call it 2nd and 15. And we have here a discussion amongst the referees. I did not see a flag.
Even though the play stopped and the referees are talking, clock is still running. You have 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Well, the referee has a flag in his hand, so evidently they called something.
There's no foul for illegal formation.
And, of course, during all of that, the clock ran out. That's the end of the third quarter. And at the end of 3, Grizzlies 65 and Southeast nothing. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this.
Right from your home or work, Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference. Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mel Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition, Mel Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
With Nick Butler and Shane Monroe and our production team of Greg Darnell, Frank Reyes, and Brendan Green. Kevin Arkin with you at Northwest High, where it has been total domination here tonight by the Grizzlies over the Southeast Golden Buffaloes. We start the fourth quarter. Grizzlies leading 65-0. A mercy rule running clock will be in force again throughout the fourth quarter. Second down and 13 to go for the Buffaloes. Up the middle, handoff. Swarming defense. They picked up maybe a yard. Now they're going to give them a couple. It's third down. Actually, they're going to give them a couple. It's third down and 12. Ball's at the 15-yard line of Southeast. Low snap, handoff. That play went nowhere. That was a mess. And there's maybe a fumble there. And there's not. And it is fourth down. Isaiah Rodriguez, the quarterback for Southeast on this drive. And Southeast is starting to bring in its reserves as well. Now, it's fourth down and 17. The ball is on the 10. And they're going to punt from their own end zone. And it looks like it's going to be Kanye Brown is going to punt it for Southeast. Good snap. And a low line drive, end over end kick. Bounces at midfield. and it's going to roll down to the 43-yard line of Northwest, and that's where they'll get it. First down and 10 to go.
Defense of the Grizzlies still doing a good job holding southeast to very little yards, giving the offense some good field position.
Clock running inside 10 minutes. No real changes to the Grizzlies' skill set. Verduzco as at quarterback. And now a flag for a false start.
False start on the offense, number 58, 5-yard penalty.
Jacob Lamb guilty of the infraction. It'll move it back 5. It's first down, 15 to go. The ball's down to the 38-yard line of Northwest. There's a high snap and keeping it up the middle, Verduzco, and a nice run. Got most of it back and then some. He picked up 11 on that carry.
That was a good play by Verduzco, being able to see the open hole through the middle and juking and jiving his way for a couple extra yards.
Second down and 4, snap, run up the middle. Big hole, first down and more, still on his feet and down inside the 40. Was Jerry Johnson. And it's a first down for Northwest. Grizzlies on the move again. Another handoff up the middle, big hole. Gabriel Williams this time picks up big yardage. And they're going to mark that just short of a first down, 2nd and 1. No huddle offense for Northwest. Now a check on the sideline for a play. And now they shift. Jerry Johnson moves up. Gabriel Williams goes back. Hand off to Williams. Up the middle, short of the first down. He lost a half a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Looks like there's an injured Southeast player on the 25-yard line.
And we do have a stoppage of the clock for an injury.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition, Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
We want to thank Christina Retzlaff and Floodman Family Law for their support of Grizzly football and getting it on the web so that you can watch it. Thank you again, Christina, and everybody at Floodman Family Law. You can see we still have the injury going on here on the field. And the injured player, now we can tell you who he is. We didn't even know, and we still don't. It's a reserve player for Southeast, and it looks like he's got a leg injury, although he is with aid getting off the field on his own power. Hope the injury is not too serious. Clock stopped during all this with 7:32 remaining in the game. It's 3rd down and 1. Ball's on the 30-yard line. We're on the air next week, 6:30 with the pregame show as the North High Redskins come in here. Williams in motion. Verduzco keeps it himself. Big hole. Nice spin up the middle. And down to the 20-yard line he goes. 1st down and 10 Northwest.
That was a very good spin move that Verduzco put on that Southeast defender.
1st and 10 Grizzlies. Ball on the 21-yard line. Big run up the middle. Lots of real estate. Inside the 20 down to the 16-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Makes it 2nd and 5. Verduzco, Williams, and Johnson in the backfield. This time they give it to Jerry Johnson. He falls forward short of the 1st down, but not by much. It's going to get down about the 7-yard line. I take that back. That's the 12-yard line.
Illegal formation on the offense. 5 men in the backfield. 5 yards from the previous spot. Remains 2nd.
Well, if there's anything negative to say about tonight, we've had a lot of penalties. And I know that Coach Martin will be addressing that issue this week. Becomes 2nd and 10, ball's back on the 21-yard line, 6 minutes to go. Verduzco passes complete, breaks a tackle, 10, inside down to the 5-yard line. Goes Casey Parrott, the wide receiver, on a nice pass and run play. It sets up 1st down and goal to go at the 8. Now we have another player down for Southeast.
I think Kevin and I are going to go to Hurricane Sports Grill after this.
I've been informed that I'm going to Hurricane Sports Grill after this.
I can't tell. Is that an invite or?
Now I think he's going to take me up there and chew me out.
No. Well,
let's see who this is now. Alrighty. Well, that would be Cade Little, the defensive back, senior for Southeast, and it looks like he got the wind knocked out of him because he's trotting off the field. So to set it up again, we have 1st down and goal to go from the 7. Verduzco at quarterback, Williams and Johnson in the backfield with him. This offensive unit has done a good job moving the ball. Handoff to Gabriel Williams. Nice cut inside and down to the 1. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
That was very close to a touchdown for Gabriel.
Yeah, they made a liar out of me, and it's only, they put the ball on the 3. I thought he got further down than that. 2nd down and goal from the 3. Verduzco gets his play from the bench. Williams pulls up this time. Handoff to Johnson. Big pile. Touchdown, Northwest. 3-yard run by Jerry Johnson.
said Jerry Johnson, right?
Yes.
That was a great job by Jerry Johnson being able to keep his feet moving even with people on top of him.
He had an offensive line plowing the way in front of him as well. Carson Arndt will kick the extra point. Oh, loose snap. Arndt's got it. Throws it into the end zone, and it's intercepted. So the extra point is no good. 4:21 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Grizzlies up 71-0. Bad snap. Aldridge couldn't handle it. It landed in front of Carson Arndt, and he tried to make something out of nothing. Got it in the neighborhood of some yellow jerseys, but unfortunately it was intercepted. So we can say that Carson Arndt's offensive stats for the year are 0 for 1 with an interception. Well, we have a new kicker here for the kickoff. Looks like Martin Lopez is going to take it. Lopez is a sophomore offensive lineman. Not a bad boot down the middle, and it goes through into the end zone for a touchback. And Southeast will have it first down and 10 to go from their own 20. I don't know why, but the clock is not running. Now they start it. First down from the 20. Isaiah Rodriguez at quarterback for Southeast. He pitches one and just leveled in the backfield as soon as he caught the ball.
I wish I could see the number on that defender, but I couldn't quite.
I couldn't see it either. It was in the shadows, but I honestly think, I'm not sure. I thought, well, that can't be right. No, I don't know who did it. I'm not going to speculate. I didn't see the number, but what a great play it was defensively. Loss of 10 on the play, ball's at the 10, second down, 20 to go. Clock running, 3:20 left. There's a Rodriguez going back to pass, and he's sacked at the 2, maybe the 3. Let's see where they give it to him. Now they're going to be real generous. They gave it to him at the 4. It's third down and 26 at the 4 for Southeast. Fumble in the end zone. We got a safety. Grizzlies get their second safety of the game. That gives them 73 for the night. And Southeast will have a free kick from their own 20. That play just fell apart from the get-go. The snap was bad. The ball never got into anybody's hands. And while it was loose on the ground, a pile of yellow jerseys came in, and that was the end of that. They're lucky they didn't give up a touchdown.
This entire game, Southeast has not been able to get anything going. Northwest defense has just been too much for them.
The scoreboard is indicative of that very statement. Total domination by the Grizzlies here tonight. North High comes in here 1 week from tonight. We're on the air at 6:30 with the pregame extravaganza. Invite you to join us. nwhsgrizz.com, and when you sign on, if you have not yet subscribed, we invite you to do so. It costs you nothing to subscribe, and the more people who subscribe, the more benefit we receive here at Northwest High. Southeast will kick from a tee. They have the option here to kick from a tee or punt it. They've elected to kick it from a tee. Todrick McGee is deep. He's standing at the 15. And the kick is going to be short. And up back takes it. 45-50. 45, and that's where the Grizzlies will get it. First down and 10 to go after the run back by Jeremiah Moore of the kickoff following the safety. Clock running, 1:45 remaining. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see the genuflect offense here and get this one in the books. Now they hand it off up the middle. Williams, no gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10. Ball at the 45 of Southeast. Verduzco at quarterback, Johnson and Williams in the backfield. Cheerleaders getting something going down there. And now the genuflect offense. One more play and we'll be done here.
Do we? I don't think we do.
We do not need to snap it again. We're done. Clock runs down. Grizzlies will win this one 73-0 over the Southeast Golden Buffaloes. We're going to take one last time out here, and then we'll come back and wrap this up. Stay with us. This is Grizzly Football.
Hi, friends. Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Back at Northwest High, where the Grizzlies tonight just put it to the Southeast Golden Buffaloes, taking this one 73-0 in a game in which there was no doubt from the opening kick who was going to be in control here tonight. We want to thank you all for watching. We want to thank everybody at Hurricane Sports Grill for hosting the watch party again tonight. They will be hosting one again next Friday night, so head on over there and join the rest of the Grizzly faithful as they watch from Hurricane Sports Grill 8641 West 13th, excuse me, here on the west side, just down the street from Northwest High. We also want to thank Mel Hamilton Ford. They're better, they're proving it. You be the judge, Mel Hamilton Ford. We thank them for their support as well. And Floodman Family Law. We thank them for their support of Grizzly Soccer. Just Right Auto Repair at 4312 West Central in Wichita. Give Just Right Auto Repair a call. Stop by and see them for your auto repair needs. And whom have I left out? I think I got them all.
Join Grizzly Pride.
And join Grizzly Pride and subscribe to nwhsgrizz.com. Last word? I guess
I'll be back next week. I don't really have anything to say, really.
We'll have the freshman and JV game.
Oh, yes. Monday night, there will be a freshman and JV game stream. If you want to stop by, say hello. I will be announcing that game, so I hope to see you guys Monday night.
All right, good luck to you Monday night, Nick. I hope they can put the games on for you. And Tuesday night, we are doing soccer live from Southeast High. We go on the air at 3:30 Tuesday with the Austin Clifton pregame show, and then the varsity game will be played at 4, followed immediately by the JV contest. And then next Thursday is senior night here at Northwest for soccer, and we're on the air at 4:30 next Thursday. For Shane Monroe, for Nick Butler, and for our outstanding production crew of Greg Darnell, Frank Reyes, and Brendan Green, I'm Kevin Arkin saying thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you at all the events coming up next week. Until then, have a pleasant weekend.